Hi there, welcome again to Moving on the Mat with Dana. So again, we are going to be working on some simple stretches to open up the throat chakra. So simple yoga poses and breathing exercises to open up your throat chakra. So we've been going through the chakras. We've done root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, and heart chakra. So this is the fifth one, it's the throat chakra. And just as you'd imagine, the throat chakra is located near the throat, just above the clavicles. As main quality is to deal with communication. So learning how to express yourselves and communicate with others is really important. And also to use our communication and our words in a positive way, being positive, kind, and encouraging as opposed to being negative and mean and how words can hurt. So that is part of the throat chakra. But another bigger part is really just the basic ability to communicate with other people in a very profound or even just simple way that just gets our feelings across, our emotions out, expresses what we're feeling or thinking. So this is in areas of professionalism and personal life, so all areas really. The other elements that come up with the throat chakra is respiratory. So again, there will be some breathing exercises or yoga poses that have a bit of breathing emphasis on them. And the other thing that we'll be talking about, or not talking about so much, but these exercises will also influence a little bit of our metabolism, because the thyroid is located very close or within that throat chakra area. So thyroid has to do with hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism. So people who have really hyperthyroidism tend to lose a lot of weight. They're a little bit off balance. They might be kind of like higher energy. People who have hypothyroidism is opposite, again, gaining weight, being lethargic. So hopefully some of these poses will help balance some of those things out too if you struggle with any of those things. I am going to use blocks possibly for a couple of these poses or have them as options. Particularly one of them is going to be using blocks. So if you have them, you might want to use them. We're going to start really simply. I'm just going to sit back and we're going to do some sitting, easy sitting and breathing. So again, just kind of relax. We're going to start with head, neck, shoulders, and just bring your chin to the chest, lengthen the back of the neck, and then lift back up. Let's do a couple more of those. Chin dropping down and lift up. One more, chin dropping to the chest and lift up. We're going to look over the shoulder to center, other shoulder, center. Two more times. Look out, center, look out. One last set. Look out, center, and that's the last one. We're going to put that together though. We're going to look over the shoulder, drop your head, roll it, look off and out. Again, slow drop, slow roll, look off and out. One more time each side. Roll, look off and out, and just take it back and look out. Okay, coming back to center again, ear to the side, opening that side of the neck. To center, ear to the other side, open the side of the neck. Let's do one more set each side. Ear drop and hold. This time we're going to bring this hand up and around the back. So just placing that back of the hand on the back, mid-back. This hand can either rest down to the ground or even just come up on the head gently, opening that side neck. So you're really getting that side neck shoulder area. Then relax. Let's try the other side. Ear drop. Arm comes around, up the back, relax. This hand can either just rest down or come on top of the head, gently opening the side neck shoulder. Deep breath in and out, and relax. Okay, let's bring the soles of the feet together into bound angle pose just for a little bit more hip stretching. So knees dropping, spine lengthening, full body breathing. And just take a few deep breaths in and out. Good. Okay. Let's take the legs wide. So I'm just going to extend those legs out to the sides. Let them sink down. Let those legs sink down. We're going to reach overhead, reaching towards the big toe. Lengthen it out. Feel that stretch. And then come back up and let's go to the other side. Lengthen up to the ceiling. Open wide through the side. Overhead reach. Deep breath in and out. And back up. And then slowly walk your hands forward, reaching through, sink through, go as deep as you can, walk those hands out, deep breath in and out, And then come all the way back up. And then we'll bring both the legs in and just give them a shake out. Pound them out, loosen them up, massage them out. Loosen up the back of the hamstrings. Bring one leg up and bring that foot in close to the hip. And a simple twist here. Lengthening and looking out. Deep breath in and out. Open chest, back, shoulders. Squeeze out those abs. Return to center. Another little shake, shake, shakes. Soften up those legs. Okay, the other side. Bring that foot in and over, close to the hip. Lengthen your spine up. Look out to the other side. Deep breath in and out. One more breath in and out. Squeeze it out. And return to center. Shake one last time. Okay. Coming into tabletop next. So hands behind, shoulder width apart. Lift through the spine, lift through the hips. And just hold it here, lifting and lengthening. Deep breath in and out. Lift those hips up. Round those palms. Rest down. I'm going to slowly walk hands forward. Reaching forward, sinking forward. Just see if you can get into those side hands to the ankles. Deep breathing. Come back up. Okay, let's come into... We're going to slowly move into cat-cow for a few breaths. Okay, so again, this is always a good warm-up for the whole spine. But again, we're opening the neck and shoulders a little. So we're going to breathe and head up, look up. Arch out, breathe out, round and empty it out. Let's do a couple more. Breathing in, scoop and fill up. Exhale, round it out. One or two more, breathing in. Empty it out. One last time, big breath in. And look out, breathe out. Sink back, child pose, rest. Okay, and then let's come back in and we're going to come into the regular downward dog. So lengthen through those legs, walk the dog, stretch out those back legs, lengthen that spine, ground those palms. And then we're going to lift one leg up, open that hip up. Feel that stretch. And then rest. Again, lift, lengthen, open, breathe. Turn to the ground. Come forward slowly to the front of your mat with both palms. We're going to drop into the cobra again. So just letting the hips drop, spine lengthen, open the chest, lengthen the spine, grounding palms, deep breath in and out. And then sink it back to child pose, relax. A little break. Deep breathing. Okay, so we're going to come back up. We're going to come next into dolphin. So it's forearms grounding, so getting a little closer to the ground, a little more work around that shoulder area. Okay, and a bit more in the hamstrings. So grounding through those forearms, try to keep them about shoulder width apart. Come into the back toes and just lift, lengthen. And you can move a little bit forward and back. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Lengthen it out. Come down gently. Sink and rest back. Deep breathing. Okay, we're going to roll up and just take a minute here. We're just going to lengthen up and reach back a little. And then back to center. Shoulders come down and under. Pull it down. Breathe it out. Squeeze out the shoulders and chest. And then round forward. Lengthen up again. All the way back. Pull the shoulder blades back. Open that chest. Open that heart chakra. Okay, lengthen it out. Shake it out. Okay. So for this next exercise, we're getting ready to do camel. But we're going to do is just a little side stretch first. So you're going to come up onto both shins and ground through the shins about hip width apart. We're going to bring one leg out, one arm up. Just take it to a side bending stretch, reaching towards the side. Open that side rib, look to the ceiling a bit. This hand's just sort of gently sliding out. And come back up, bring legs in. Again, about hip width apart. And then the opposite leg's going to come out. And again, this arm's straight up, this leg's grounding, this one's just extended. And opening that side rib and hip, just reach and lengthen. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Breathe and reach into it. Come back down. Okay, so this is just to warm up the whole spine. We're going to be doing kind of like a back bend. Camel's a back bend, but opening a little bit of the throat too. So I'm going to show it first using a wall. So this will be my wall today. So, and then I will show the full camel. But I really suggest, if you've never done camel before, to try using it on the wall, because that might be challenging enough. So to use it on the wall, you're just going to turn away from your wall. So the toes are facing the wall. Legs are hip width apart. Okay, and you're going to be doing a big stretch, lengthening the spine, opening chest and hips. So grounding those shins, we're going to lengthen and reach up and try to reach back and just touch that wall. Okay, and that's it for now. So again, opening the chest, back, shoulders, the heart chakra, opening through those hips. Again, my feet are close to the wall, but actually not touching the wall, usually about a foot apart. So maybe try a second time. So you're grounding, you're lengthening the spine, you're reaching up and lengthening back, and just seeing if you can touch the back wall. Okay, and try to lengthen that spine more than anything. Opening hips, lengthening spine, opening shoulder blades, okay? So if you've done it on the wall and you want to try it without the wall, I'm going to show that one now. Actually, I'll show it like this the other way. You can use blocks. So if you're not sure if you can touch, you could bring a block right by your foot and reach down to that. So that's also an option to make it a little bit easier to access. But I'm going to show the camel pose. So again, I'm going to lengthen spine, ground those shins, lengthen up, reach back. And then I'm going to bring one hand down to the back heel, opening the chest, lengthening the spine, bring the other hand down, opening wide. This is camel. Lengthen it out, deep breath in and out. So opening the chest, lengthening the spine, and getting into that throat chakra, okay? So, again, if you want to try it with bricks, again, I'll show that option too. So bricks can be like this, or they can be high. And I'm placing them right beside my feet so that it's easier to reach. Okay, so right by the feet, you're going to reach up. You're going to touch back. This is much easier. And then the other arm. Open. Okay, and that's that one. Okay, so again, it's a big stretch. It is a heart chakra opener as well, but again, we're getting into the throat chakra, the same area, a little bit higher up though. Okay, so you're feeling already a little stretched out. We're going to do the lion pose next. So for lion pose, again, we're opening the throat chakra specifically. This is really one of those poses almost designed for the throat chakra. So we're going to come into that lion stance, hands in front, legs a bit wide, okay, sinking down. You're going to take a deep breath in, and then open that mouth, breathe out. So almost like a little bit of roar, opening that whole throat chakra. Deep breath in, empty it out. Let's do one more time, breathing in and out, and relax. Good. Okay, so they're gonna save the next one of the harder ones, for almost last. So what I'm gonna show first is actually, again, heart chakra opener, but a bit of a throat opener too. We're going to take the brick and we're just going to place it mid-back and like rest back on the brick. So I would keep it flat to start with if you've never done this before, as opposed to up, because that's going to be more intense. So I'll show it from behind. Hopefully you can see this. So I'm going to lie back on my brick into my mid-back, just resting on top of it. And just relaxing back, okay? So you're opening the heart chakra and you're opening the throat chakra too. So just resting down. And if you want to bring the crown of the head to the ground, you can. So this is like a version of fish pose, but less aggressive. Alternatively, you can actually just rest the head on top of a second brick. That makes it a little easier. And just take a few seconds here. Again, you're opening the shoulders, you're opening the heart chakra without the brick, and letting the head rest down. You're actually getting a little bit into the throat chakra, which is our kind of goal for tonight. So opening that throat chakra up. Okay, I hope you can see that. Okay, so we are going to take a forward bend. Just take a little stretch out, back to down dog. Just take your time. stretch out for a minute since we did a little bit of heart chakra opening. So lengthen the spine the other way, just sinking forward, deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch out. Forward bending, stretching it out. Lengthen that spine and arms. Come down gently to the ground. Okay, so for the next couple, 1 or 2 exercises, we're going to do a few breathing exercises because, as I said, the throat chakra is a lot about the respiratory area of the body, going through the throat, so bringing the air up from the lungs, okay? I'm just going to sit on a brick for this one. You don't have to, you can sit on the floor, you can sit on a cushion. Okay, so we're going to do one with a little bit of a mantra, or a little bit of a sound to it. So this is sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. So you're touching the thumb to each of your fingers, and you say sa through the first one, ta, na, ma. So let's try it together a few times. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, and a couple times quietly. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. One more. Sa, ta, na. Just relax. Deep breath in and out, and I think what that means is birth, life, death, transformation. So that is one interpretation I've heard of that simple movement, simple hand mudra with breathing. The next exercise we're going to do for breathing is we're going to try to breathe the air out through the nostrils and then push it back out through the throat, okay? So it's going to have an auditory sound when you breathe out. It's very warming, okay? So it's like this, you're going to breathe in and then push that air out the back of the throat and back through the nostrils. So here we go, breathing in. Breathe in. Let's do a couple more, breathing in through the nostrils. Back out through the throat, one more time. Last rep. Okay, so that one is, again, it's warming, it's quieting, it's just kind of getting yourself grounded. It's called Hijija breathing. And actually, if you're deep breathing and you're just sort of relaxing, a lot of times I've noticed myself just go naturally into Hijija breathing. But again, you might have to, the first few times, really try to breathe in just like normal, lots of air, but push it out right through the back of the throat. Make sure you're pushing it all the way up and out through the nostrils, okay? So it should make a slight noise. I mean, not like something like a Darth Vader sound when he breathes, like that feeling. Okay, so we're just going to take the last minute just to relax. And if you want to relax, right back on your mat and just rest. And I just want you to imagine yourself just relaxing on a raft near a river, floating down the stream. Okay, your mat could become the raft. And just as you float down, you're feeling the sun on the skin. It's a nice warm day. Take a deep breath in and out. As you breathe in, just feel the warmth of the sun coming into your lungs, warming everything up. This bright yellow sunshine, bright warm air in and out. Quietly, just letting yourself float along the river. Let it carry you down. Enjoying the sun, enjoying the warmth as you breathe in and out. And then just imagine yourself continually floating down the river, and you're just going to come under a canopy of trees. So you don't have to do anything. The river is just going to take you down. You're just going to float down on your raft. But you will feel a little cooler, and you feel a lot of green around you. It's the energy of the trees. And the trees are filled with oxygen and air. So you can almost feel like the richness in the air as you breathe in and out. And you just feel your lungs filling up with oxygen. You see that sort of green turquoise color filling the lungs as you breathe in. Exhale anything else out, any carbons or excess air or stress. Take a couple deep breaths in and out, and just see the trees above you, feel the green around you, feel the oxygen through the air. A couple more deep breaths here, in and out. Okay. And just feel yourself slowly slowing down, coming out from that little forested canopy tree area, back into the sunshine, and just again hitting a few rocks, slowing down. And again, just take a minute here just to relax as you feel that raft slowly stopping. Just relax here for a few deep breaths. Quieting the mind, quieting the body. Just rest and breathe. And then when you're by the river, just slowly come up, and I want you to just take a scoop of water from the river, pull it in towards you, and bring yourself a wish, something that you really would like to give yourself. And then just send something back, a gift that you're going to give the earth or humanity as well. And then take another minute here just to relax and feel the energy of that.